Alright, sound check. Well, welcome to Watford Stadium for the semi-final of the Regal Trophy, where today we see Bradford Northern entertaining the very much informed Castleford side. Bradford, of course, had that marvellous victory 2 or 3 weeks ago, just clinching it very much against the odds at Weldon Road. Well, here comes Bradford Northern, led out by their skipper Derek Fox, the Great Britain international scrum half. Bradford, of course, today looking to repeat last year's performance of reaching the Regal Trophy final, where of course they met that very, very strong Wigan side at Ellen Road. Today's Bradford Northern side, number 1 Dave Watson, number 2 Jerry Cordell, back from his holiday in Wales, 3 Steve McGowan, recovered from that thigh injury he picked up last week, and of course at number 4 Paul Newlove. Brimmy McCabe has a place on the wing. Number 6, the informed Neil Summers, partners the skipper Derek Fox. David Hobbs, Trevor Clark and John Hamer in the front row, with Roy Powell, Paul Dixon and David Heron, the ex-Leeds trio, forming the back three for Bradford Northern. Obviously Dick Peter Fox, expecting a forwards game, has Paul Midley and Paul Gratian on the subs bench. The Castleford side just clustering around their skipper. Lee Crooks start off at number 1, Graham Steadman, St John Ellis, Tony Smith, Grant Anderson and Simon Middleton. Tony Kemp, the Kiwi international at number 6, and the former Great Britain number 7, Mike Ford at number 7. Of course, that effervescent Lee Crooks at number 8, along with Richard Russell, signed from Oldham early in the season with Martin Cattridge. Tony Morrison, very much an informed player, with number 12, Ian Seals, and 13, the Kiwi international, Tara Nikau. Andy Hay and Dean Sampson, both forwards, or both sets of coaches, I think, anticipating a very, very much a forward battle here today. The players at the moment is going through the formality, the 2 skippers, Crooks and Fox, along with today's mascot. So it looks as though that Castleford have won the toss and will be allowing Bradford Northern to kick off. A great game anticipated here before, 2 sets of very, very pacey backs. Of course, Bradford Northern just pipping their rivals at Weldon Road a couple of weeks ago. That wonderful try from Paul Newlove, and let's hope that he can repeat that dose today. I should imagine it a very, very much a forward contested game in the first 5 or 10 minutes. Bradford Northern relying upon the strong drives of David Hobbs and John Hamer, along with Roy Powell and Paul Dixon, who got a marvellous try last week against Halifax. So as the clock ticks down, away we go with the kick-off. A very high kick, deep into the Castleford quarter. And straight away the strong Bradford Northern defence will be seen as moving up very, very fast. Of course the referee will be looking, Mr Connolly from Wigan, looking to impress himself on the game. I think he'll be looking for that early offside. It's something that Peter Fox was talking to the players in the dressing rooms about before they went out. And here comes Nick Howe, a little bit close to the ruck for him, just to stand further wide. Well, Crooks is the man they're going to have to watch. Not so much his drive, but the way he slips the ball in that tackle. But I'm sure David Hobbs won't be allowing him any quarter to work in. Just been interesting to see how Coach Fox uses Gratian and Medley. Medley, of course, operating in various roles in the last couple of weeks. Played at hooker in the corresponding game at Castleford. Now that kick not the best from Steadman. Watson with plenty of time, allows the balls to bounce. Surely that man's offside. Mr Connolly saying no, it's a kicker. Fox gets the ball away. Sorry, Watson gets the ball away to Roy Powell. Suspicion somewhat of a little forward pass there. John Hamer taking the first of many drives we'll see him today. Tony Smith, the Castleford number 3. Hobbs hitting his man Derek Fox there. A little bit of misunderstanding in the northern ranks in these early stages of the game. But good yardage from Bradford straight away. Fox a little bit winning. Paul Dixon coming from deep, coming hard and coming strong. Quick play the ball. Trevor Clark scoots away from acting halfback, making valuable yard. Will Fox be tempted to go for the 1 point in the last tackle? Decides to put the hook and under, chesting out Steadman very early on. We know that he's vulnerable in this situation. Steadman goes up though and makes no mistakes on this side, and that'll be a great confidence booster for the youngster. I think one of the problems we may have today is the colour of the referee's shirts. Castleford playing in this new blue away strip of theirs. Well, Mr Connolly there seeing a forward pass out of this scrum down. You can see there now as the players and the referee are together. I should imagine as the light dims a little bit. once Mr. Collins in that Castleford line, it was very, very difficult for the Bradford players, and I'm sure that something that Rugby League are going to take a little bit of notice of is the colour of the referee's shirt. Of course, the problem being is the away kits now that vary so much. So Fox feeds the scrum, Summers on the switch, McGowan coming from deep, decides to take Smith on. Smith just managing to cling on to that left ankle, but McGowan loses the ball. Well, there we see the referee interpret the rules as he sees them. I think many of the Castleford players and supporters wanting an advantage to be played there, but as we see now, the referee stopping the ball immediately, knocking the play immediately. Nick Howard's been very involved this first 5 minutes. Is that a knock on? Holding down Trevor Clark. I have to say, I was watching the referee all along there and he didn't see that. He was relying on his touch judges to give that decision. Very, very cold January afternoon here at Otsall. The new covers Bradford Northern investing on have been on the pitch until about half an hour before the kick-off, when a group of youngsters move them off. Ford, Kemp, Kiwi man coming in, but Derek Fox, he's going to be the danger man for Castleford here, this number 6. Certainly Castleford don't fire on all guns when he's not playing. Straight away Richard Russell, very, very nippy from half back. Of course, the elder brother of Philip Russell, the Bradford Northern Academy youngster, who's Steadman, steps inside, beautiful long ball out to Middleton. Middleton tries to kick through, gets a second ricochet. Will that be play on? Watson has the ball, and once again, no advantage being given by today's referee. I'm sure it'll be the first decision, which maybe was a charge down. No, it's a last tackle, says the referee, after consulting the linesman. So Bradford wanting a quick play of the ball. It'll be very, very interesting to see how much Fairbanks missed by Bradford Northern. I'm sure his loss will be great to them. He's been in tremendous form recently. Saw great holes in the Halifax defence last week. But one thing that Bradford Northern have got at the moment is strength in depth, and young Paul Gratian, I'm sure when he comes on, will arise to the occasion. John Holmes takes the ball forward. David Hobbs, well, not the best to play from Hobbs in that particular instance, dropping the ball on the second tackle. Just inside the Bradford Northern half. 6 minutes gone, the score still 0-0. Ford shooting away from half back, gets his man away. Kemp steps inside, very, very strong upper body strength. So the Bradford defence will have to go low every time he gets the ball. Nick Howe working round from the scrum. But once again, the Bradford defence on the blind side up very, very fast. Looks as though Castleford are trying to suck the players over. There goes wonderful play by Lee Crooks again down that blind side. I remember a couple of years ago, Crooks having a fantastic game against Bradford Northern, scoring that particular corner. Once again, Cass puts it to this blind side, a superb chip over, but Watson gathers the ball beautifully. So the first test of Dave Watson. Summers running hard and straight. Former Henley Rugby Union player David Heron out to Hamer. A little bit flat there on the occasion. Bradford could just come in from a little bit deeper, getting a little bit more momentum into that run. Fox at the pivot again, this time deciding to kick. A long raking kick into that far corner. Ball bouncing beautifully, and that's really the punisher and for the Castleford defence. But what a sigh of relief comes on those Bradford Northern forwards. We see Fox taking them 70 metres down into the Castleford half. Saves all the extra work that saving the strength, which the lads will need later on. Plenty of pace out wide. It's with David Watson flat in the line. It'll be just interesting to see whether Cass do try and put the kicks through, as Bradford Northern have been known to do on occasions. Morrison, the former Swinton second row man. So bringing his man inside. Castleford a little bit dodgy, but getting away with it on that occasion. Brooks still managing to slip that ball despite the attention of 3 Bradford Northern defenders, and I'm sure a lot will depend on how Lee Crooks lasts the pace today. That's a ball back to Kebby. Kebby sauntering somewhat onto it. Manages to eventually take the ball, and he's got the pace to go outside. His man is Kebby once he gets away. Has been criticised in recent weeks of his casual attitude to the game. Bradford must make amends. Hamer does well, picks it up. But a little bit of slack play there by Bradford Northern. Out to Summers once again. Bradford just for a moment as Morrison decides to give Summers a bit of a facial. Summers, of course, had to leave the field against Castleford with a facial injury. I don't know whether anything untoward in that one there, but once again we see the timing a little bit off. And here comes the man himself, Paul Nolan, straightening up. He'll be getting big attention from this Castleford defence. Opposite number there, Grant Anderson. Working hard from marker. Fox once again putting the kick in. Had to rush that one though. Right on the line, that'll be ball back. Fox questioning the linesman decision on that occasion, but there was no doubt about it as Lee Crooks drives the ball in. Ian Smales, a little bit of a lightweight for the second row, but a tenacious worker and tackler. Russell with a gap from acting half-back.
Come on, Cat!
Once again, Kettridge on this occasion. Castleford sucking Bradford Northern down the blind side, and really a great example of how to set up deep at a three-quarter line. Can't forget not the better back inside to Nick Arnickel's got a big gap. Look at that. Well, no support play there on that occasion. Plays the ball to himself. The referee said play on, and Bradford Northern have all told him out here. Loses the ball. Bradford pick it up. So just to settle things, as the referee giving a play the ball. Cordell throws the ball down and very, very lucky to get away with that on that occasion. The referee would have been quite in his rights to give a knock on there to the Bradford player, but Bradford Northern fortunately come away with it as Roy Powell drives to the 25, but we saw there an early danger from Nick Howe. What a dangerous player he is. If support had been there, Bradford would really have been 4-6 points down. But tremendous work, 3 great drives from Bradford Northern, covering 40 metres as Fox is at the pivot, hits David Head and the ball playing loose forward. Has been operating at standoff in the last couple of games. Fox wants the ball again. Once again puts that long raking kick in, but not the best of kicks, and this is where Stedman is very, very dangerous. In broken play, cuts inside. Once again plays the ball to himself, looks at it on the first tackle. Were Bradford offside? Yes they were. And that was a bad decision by the referee on that occasion. For one, I thought Steve McGowan was stood square. Secondly, it was a good tackle. But the rub of the green so far going Castleford's way. Russell with the ball to Kettridge. So Crooks again, just stepping out of a missed tackle there from Trevor Clark. Haverford put the switch move on. Then the miss move out to Smith, very, very pacey inside to Middleton. He gets nowhere. David Hobbs and Steve McGowan forcing him back in midfield. This time it's Fox. Suspect of a forward pass there as Kemp sticks in. So managed to slip the ball, and they're looking very, very dangerous, Castleford. Well, now down goes the ball. Bradford Northern have it. Referee decides to give a knock on. But Castleford on that third and fourth tackle, switching play very, very well. Number of options, miss moves, and the Bradford Northern defence scrambling very, very well to hold the fort for the time being. David Watson joining the line. What Summers to come, but Summers stood flat, not really anticipating that one in the first tackle. But Dave Watson, you've got to anticipate anything at any time from this lad. Once again, referee there missing a blatant holding down, and Dixon breaks the line. Got Fox with him. Great break from Dixon, and he's still going strong, looking to unload, but the Bradford support must get there quicker. This time it's out to Hamer. Hamer takes it straight forward. This is when Bradford North not the best when they get a roll on like this. Heron switches it low, but a terrible pass from Clark. Round about the knees of David Heron. David Heron looks round in disgust, but there's nothing he could do about that one. Really, Trevor Clark a little bit slow to anticipate that switch of direction from David Heron. So Heron marshalling that little area around the scrum, brings Fox down. It's Castleford once again try and penetrate this Bradford Northern defence. Russell scooting away from that tin half-back. Well chased and harassed by Stevie McGowan. Seems fully recovered from that thigh injury he received last week against Halifax, which forced his early retirement from the game. Once again we see John Hamer and Paul Dixon covering that ball. Kettridge. There goes a long kick through. Good chasing game as well by Ford. Watson's got to be quick to get off his line here. Goes well to get through. Grant Anderson and Fox, and Ford. Oh, Kevin loses the ball on the first tackle, and it's a post. It's a gap out wide here. Good defence from Bradford. Cordell, what's his man out wide? Little knock on from the play the ball, was it? Sedman's joining the line. Going to be outside his centre. Connie Kemp cuts inside. Well, what a let-off for Bradford Northern there. Kebby losing that ball on the first tackle, but a tremendous tackling sprint session there, especially from David Hobbs, John Hamer and David Heron. So Bradford Northern breathed again as Fox comes away with the ball. Sedman decides to walk all over him. No Love joins the fray. Well, both linesmen and referee are in a situation, and this is the guy that they want to take out. A raking right cross there from Lee Crooks, catching the Bradford Northern centre right on the nose. David Heron there, he's not very happy with it. One or two of the Bradford players, especially David Heron, incensed with that tackle there by Lee Crooks. Heron's still making his feelings felt very, very sorry to referee. Meantime, Nigel Stevenson's on the pitch. He's trying to calm Jerry Cordell down. Cordell looks across at the Castleford defence. The Bradford Northern players know it was. Let's hope they're not going to get drawn in here. Stevenson helps Newlove to the ground, off the ground, and referees stop the play while the referee talks very, very severely to Lee Crooks. Came in as the third man from the back. Not a dirty play in Lee Crooks. Well, he can feel the wrath of the Bradford Northern fans there. Not very happy at all with that tackle, and the decision of the referee. They thought it was worth at least 10 minutes in that sin bin. Fox relieves the pressure. Trevor Clark takes the ball. David Hobbs, he only knows one game to go, but once again coming from flats. Looks a little bit deeper, big powerful man Hobbs. Here will want this one on the switch. Well, he came a little bit early as well, not giving Roy Powell. Fox switches the play out to Dixon. Wide ball to Summers. Summers puts it through. There's gaps there to be played. Have Northern got the pace? Kevin shoots in. He's going to try. Yeah, it is. Well, Kevin makes up for that one. Kevin making up for that early mistake with a superb turn of speed there. Once again, we see the kick from Neil Summers coming off. The Castle defence up very, very sharp. Obviously, something that Bradford have been working on. And there was the pace of Kebby paying great dividend. Peter Fox shown faith in this lad. Only the second or third time that Bradford Northern have been in that Castleford 22, and as a good team should, coming away with the points on the board. Down to Paul Dixon, who's my informed player at the moment, looking very, very fit and strong. Watson Shimmy decides to cut through his man once again, proving what an elusive runner he is. Dallas walks all over him in that tackle. David Hobbs. Free play straight into David Hobbs. Fox misses heading out, decides to fix Summers. Summers floats once again to Cornell. Cornell wanting to take Middleton on. Cornell gets away. Great play from Cornell. And stays in play. That took everything there. All the strength and pace of Cornell. Fox out to Heron. Heron with a ball, long ball wide to Watson, but Bradford flagging. And there's a set to on this near side. Players running in from all angles. Obviously there. Cornell obviously being caught off the ball. Tempers really rising now. A little bit of an incident, if you remember, between Smith and Cornell in that game 2 or 3 weeks ago. And Cornell, he won't take a backward step, won't this fella? Former Welsh middleweight boxing champion. One Punch Jerry, as he was known in the valleys. Referee now, both touches, calming things down a little bit. Must admit I was following the ball, just saw the incident out of the corner of my eye. Referee, have he called Jerry over, going for a little word with him? If it was, I mean, obviously the lads are really wound up for this semi-final. Looks as though maybe Jerry could have been a bit too untoward. I'm sure Peter Fox won't be too happy Bradford giving away a penalty when Bradford had the ball. Jerry Cardell now coming across the line and asking him what was going on. But I think Jerry be wise to keep his mouth shut and really not aggravate the situation any further. Both captains being called over. Derek Fox for Bradford, Lee Crooks for Castleford, and I'm sure the referee there making clear in no uncertain terms that the next person that causes any misdemeanour will be leaving the pitch for a minimum of 10 minutes. So like a promising move for Bradford, now finds them on the defence as first Kettridge takes the ball into David Hobbs. Hobbs catches him with a little bit of a high tackle. The referee says play on. Kettridge looks around in disbelief. Now it smells, but really both sets of players really fire out. Now Crooks comes in, holds the ball up. McCall's got a gap forward. Wonderful defence again by Bradford. Cornell on that occasion. Cast an option. They could men out wide. Decides to put the ball through. Nolan goes up. Is it a knock on? Surely it's a knock on. Yes, it is. Well, the head and ball going to Castleford. I must admit I can't really believe that one, saying no love, not that one on. No love for my money, never got near the ball. Straight knock on. Let's hope Bradford don't have to pay the price if they work the blindside move. Ellis out wide. Bradford defence come across. Ellifield's done a lot of mouthing this week in the paper about what he's going to do in this semi-final. Crooks takes the ball in, holds the ball to Kemp. Bradford has to move it wide on this outside. Kettridge goes out and straight. Once again, it's a scrambling defence from Bradford as Russell holds the ball up. It's Middleton this time, back inside. Well, you can see now it's all hands to the pumps for Bradford. Is that a knock on? Surely a knock on. Ball goes forward, try given. Very, very well for my money that. Very, very controversial circumstances. Initially looked like a knock on, then spun round, looked like a further knock on. But I'm afraid in tomorrow morning's paper there'll be a try for Russell. Bradford Northern 4, Castleford 4, and things really hotting up here at Oxford Stadium. Little Derek Fox Once again, takes us deep into the Castleford half. Ellis takes it well on the full on that slippery surface in that corner. Nothing to choose between these two sides at the moment. Really cancelling each other out in the forwards, in the backs. Here comes Nick out. Possibly could be the difference between the two sides. He has burst that Northern Line defence on a couple of occasions, as has this man here, Lee Crooks. Looking down. Dixon gets that ball in. Fortunately, Ford takes his eye off the ball. Can't take it cleanly. Good pressure once again from the Bradford defence. A lot of activity at the moment on the Castleford bench. Both substitutes being warmed up. Once again, Bradford Northern switching it. Bringing Cordell inside. The big man decides to run hard and straight. Steps out of one, steps out of two, but Tony Kemp comes along from the blind side. Fox again. Headed met by a tremendous tackle from Nick Howie's opposite number. Roy Powell, been a little bit quiet so far in this half. But now Roy comes to life, busting one, busting two. Taking Northern to just inside that Castleford 22. Once again, Bradford Northern decide to hit the blind side, inside to Watson. Watson with a tremendous little inside pass to Nolan, who's stepping out of one. Then two, then three tackles, but eventually the Castleford defence hold him up. Once again, Fox switching inside, must have been offside. Back inside to Watson again. Watson slips it one-handed, right back to Heron. Heron to Nolan. Once again, no, Bradford a little bit flat. Could do with being deeper. Last tackle. Will Fox go for a little one extra? He steps inside. He's still on his feet. He's still going forward. And really, things going a little bit of a miss. The referee first of all deciding it's going to be the sixth tackle, then deciding to let play on. Really need a set of players knowing really what to expect next from this referee. Middleton drifting in from that left wing position, taking the ball into the centre. David Eden lets a bit of a knock as Crooks drives forward. Paul Dixon and Roy Powell bringing him to the ground, and Russell once again shoots away from half-back, showing good pace. Once again it needed a great tackle from Paul Dixon. As Smales comes, Smales the paceman. He stepped inside, he's got two men outside him. Takes the wrong option, Watson pulls off a wonderful tackle. McGowan slips in, of a man out wide of Castleford. Out to Cordell, Cordell puts him in touch. Wonderful tackle from Cordell, the Welsh winger. Brilliant play that by the Bradford defence. The Castleford players don't like it, calling the decision into question, but there was no doubt about it, as you'll see on the replay, as Watson drives the ball forward. Hamer comes to the miss move, so Summers gets the ball. Gets caught by a very, very high tackle on the side. Now it's Heron. Heron puts out a beautiful ball to John Hamer. Fox once again at the pivot, and it's Roy Powell again, looking to make inroads into this Cash defence, but there's no way through on that occasion. Paul Dixon. That low distinctive style, quick play the ball. Hobbs, he puts the kick in deep, bisects Middleton and Stedman. Stedman takes it on the full, goes down on one knee, but then recovers. McGowan though is up very, very fast, pulls his man down to the ground eventually. Castleford looking these for his quick play of the balls, and when they do manage to play it quickly, are managing to make inroads into this Bradford defence. Nick Howe, very much a forward pass there. Referee said no. Well, surely that was a penalty. Will Bradford get penalised? Hamer catching his man late. Ellis comes across, referee's on the pitch. Now then, we come into this decision. Bradford have been given the free kick, the linesman on, the referee had stopped play. Is he going to alter the decision and give the kick Castleford way? John Hamer catching his man with what could be described as a little bit of a late tackle, but I'm sure the Castman's milking this to the full. Referee calling Hamer over, having a stern word with him as yet hasn't made a decision regarding the free kick. John Hamer, I'm sure he's saying, well, I was committed to the tackle. You weren't very, very decisive with your decision there, but Bradford Northern being given the benefit of the doubt and getting this free kick. But once again, we have to say the referee not showing the greatest authority in his decisions. So once again, John Hamer coming from short. But Castleford coming up very, very fast, and Bradford must get a little bit deeper. Roy Powell takes the ball in, knocks the man off superbly. Summers scampered in support, but Powell couldn't get the pass out. Once again, the switch it blind. It's David Hobbs who holds it up for a switch play to Cornell. Cornell got a strength, he cuts inside, he's still going strong. And now it's Castleford scrambling defence after the broad interval action. Hobbs wants it on the blind side. David Eden stands up, that's inside to Powell. Powell stepping forward. Just can't get the pass in. Dixon now looking very, very dangerously on this blind side. Surely they'll miss Hobbs out and put a long pass in. There it is to Hobbs. Hobbs with that 17-stone bulk trying to charge his way over. Dixon still standing on the blind side. He'll reach the last tackle. So where Paul Dixon's very, very dangerous. Fox wants it. There's gaps outside. Back on it to McGowan. McGowan cuts inside. He's got a pass in. It's the last tackle. And with Bradford coming up, with Castleford coming up very, very fast. Once again, the defence open for that kick. Ellis scampering down that blind side. 8 minutes to go before the half-time whistle. Bradford Northern 4, Castleford 4 in its Regal Trophy semi-final. Ford has an option of an inside runner, but he decides to take the outside option this time. Once again, it's Crooks of the Cron. Clark misses his man. Ball goes to the ground. Cass managed to pick it up. 2-3 knock-ons. What decision we're going to give referee? And I don't like to say it, but this game's gradually slipping away from this referee. But Bradford Northern this time getting the advantage. As Fox puts it in this time, they don't hit the blind side. Watson comes into the line. Inside to Little Summers. But Nick Howard, like a good loose forward, should come in. Who's covering the inside ball. As once again, Paul Dixon drives hard and low. Now then, Trevor Clark looking to scamper away. Met by a good bone-crunching tackle from his opposite number, Richard Russell. Hedden looking to switch play. Northern could just do with getting that little bit deeper. I've noticed it before. David Hobbs wants the ball. He's going to put a little kick in, is he? Gets the ball to Nolove, but Nolove taking the ball, standing. Well, good pressure there by Ford on Fox. Fox putting the ball down. But for Northern, be careful not to get caught offside here. Once again, it's Crooks. 3-4 Bradford Northern defenders clutching that ball, not allowing to make the tackle. It's Smales who's had a good lively last 10 minutes, getting more and more into the game. Seven against 7 there. A little bit of assistance by McGowan. Ford taking an earth to play the ball, and it's not the best of passes there from Smith. It's Kemp. Kemp, who's always looking dangerous as we come to the last tackle. Ball goes back to Stedman. Stedman puts one through. The Castleford chasers go well offside, and Kebby and Watson is so often coming into the line. Kebby once again showing tremendous pace on that left flank. And really want a little bit in towards there from Ellis again. As Hamer steps inside, he's opposite number Kettridge. And gradually Bradford Northern grinding their way back into this game. Now Bradford Northern, are they going to launch these three quarters to Summers? Summers decides to take them forward himself. Nico Fox. Nico chasing Fox from his marker position. Ellis takes it on the full. Never touched the ball with the play of the foot. One thing that referee is supposed to be clamping down on is this lackadaisical play of the ball. We just saw there Ellis making no attempt really to play the ball, but the referee once again having none of it as Crooks gets a superb ball away. That will lead Crooks at his best. Big overlap outside here now. Ball goes into touch though, and Kettridge really cursing his luck there. Middleton possibly could have been a little bit deeper. Just when you think Bradford Northern are getting back on top, back come Castleford. Superb break and around the body pass there from Lee Crooks. Nearly coming off once again. Watson comes into the line. Kemp tries to chase him across. Spins him back inside. But maybe Bradford going to start using Watson as a bit of a foil. Paul Dixon has had a tremendous first half. Out to Summers. Summers hold the ball up. Gets it inside to Newlove. But look at that posse of Castleford defenders all round Newlove. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them on that occasion. Surely this gives Bradford the options to move the ball out wide when he can suck so many men in like that. But they're going to have to get a little bit deeper. Watson once again on the switch play. Got Newlove back inside again. Out to David Hobbs. David Hobbs steps inside. Tries a drop goal. Just drifts past. So as we approach the half-time, it's Castleford now with Kettridge driving clear of their 22 line. This time it's Ford. That's dropped really where John Joyner, the Castleford coach, will want him to be driving the ball in. Once again, Russell shooting away from Marker. As they have done on 2 or 3 times in this first half. Switches the ball to Crooks. Crooks gets, did he get the ball out? Well, he gets the ball out, but it's not the best of passes. Play on, said the referee. Sally's trying to shoot down the blind side. Somebody needs to get the ball away to Smales. Smales straightens up and a little bit of slacks into the defence once again. Ellis stepping inside, Watson up to it again. It's looking very ominous now for Bradford Northern. Last couple of minutes before half time, cast nice and deep. Kemp gets the ball, he's got a dummy runner inside. Morrison there though, well closed up by Summers. He'll put a long pass out there, a little chip through. Has McGowan got the pace to get through? Smith on the pace though, now with a good try. Well anticipated by Smith. McGowan had to turn round. Just didn't have that little bit of pace. Well, not the pace, but that pace over 2 or 3 yards, which the little fella had. And just cut inside him there to get the right on the stroke of half time to give Cass a very, very important lead. There goes the hooter right on the half time. I've never heard that before as play was out, but Fox strikes it beautifully, and it's a wonderful goal. Well, what sounded like the hooter, he was obviously a fan in the crowd with a hooter that sounds very, very much like the hooter, but we're right on time now. 10 seconds to go, so Bradford Northern really won't have a chance to get back into the game until the start of the second half. Really now with the American making 6 good tackles. Well, there'll be a couple of minutes left. Offside given there now. So from Bradford Northern, make Castleford pay the penalty. They must hurry up about it. The 40 minutes is up. We're into injury time. The little bit of time that we're adding on for the Newlove injury, and the little bit of time that we wasted with the Fox, with the Cordell fracas. But obviously word coming from the bench here. Peter Fox, the Bradford Northern coach and manager, wanting Derek Fox, his namesake, to put the 2 points over, to bring the points to 10 points to 6 in Castleford's favour. He obviously realises that time's gone and possibly there won't be really the time to put anything on apart from maybe a couple of drives. Castle would have a chance to get their troops back and reorganise. He's had a good kick from Fox. It's hit the post. That's desperately unlucky for Bradford. Well, let's hope that's not the way things are going to go. A long kick there from Fox, just hitting that far post, near post. As we now play away injury time. Once again it's Ellis stepping away from acting half back. Well, strong tackle off from David Hobbs. Russell, and I'm sure Castleford now just run the clock down. 5 drives and a long raking kick back to David Watson. Oh, Ford there, man outside him, decided to take his man on, and he was picking on Paul Dixon, he's picking on the wrong man there. There's the kick that we talked about. Watson's underneath it, takes it on the full. So Kebby, acting half-back, must be very, very careful here. He lost the ball last time he tried this, but this time manages to keep hold of it. Good tackle from Nicow. Kebby causing no danger on that occasion with a crossfield run. Summers holds the ball up well. He spins round but can't get the pass out to Hamer. Derek Fox cuts inside, gets the ball away well. This time it's Watson, but once again Bradford a little bit flat. Really, we're not seeing the free-flowing football that we've seen from Bradford over the last few weeks. It's David Hobbs now. David Hobbs taking it hard and strong. Looks to spin it, but he's lost the ball. Ball goes down. Referee says play on. Castleford have the ball. So now then really it's Bradford who are on the collar. Plays the ball out to Kettridge. Kettridge straightens up. Good tackle by Trevor Clark. 2.5 minutes of injury time gone. Crooks comes down the blind side. Neil Summers just manages to clip his ankles. Crooks now, this is a nice line up from Castleford. Ball out wide to Nicow. Nicow outside his man. And he's still going strongly. Nicow, this time he steps inside straight into Roy Powell. Opens the last tackle. Kemp in position for a drop goal. Stedman's coming. Stedman hoists one up. Surely the cast man was offside. Bradford Northern leave it. It's going to be very, very dangerous this, but Bradford Northern recovered, and there goes the half-time hooter. Tremendous first half, very competitive, both sets of forwards not taking a back step. Half-time score then of Bradford Northern 4, Castleford 10. A lot for Bradford Northern to do in this second half, but I'm sure that Peter Fox will have 1 or 2 tricks up his sleeve, possibly Medley and Gratian to come on at half-time, but time will tell. Well, as we get ready to start this second half, looking around very, very quickly, it looks so Bradford Northern have predicted have brought both their substitutes on. Number 15, Paul Gratian, and number 14, Paul Medley. Looks as though it's David Hobbs and Trevor Clark that have left the fray. Looking very, very quickly at Castleford's men. They look as though they're starting as they finish the first half. So it's Stedman that gets it away with another long deep kick, well taken by Watson, very, very close to that back line. And I'm sure Paul Gratian's been given instructions to take this ball forward, not to try anything fancy. Semi-final of the Cup, and it's a well-known saying that it's a team that makes the least mistakes that will win the match. So Paul Gratian there with an early touch. Derek Fox was moved in at marker. David Eden's got men outside him. Long ball to Kebby. Kebby takes it well, then cuts inside. Kebby still going strong. Very aggressive. Ellis hanging on to his neck. Now it's David Hedden who cuts inside again. Gets the ball away well to Nolov. Nolov decides to take him on the outside. Gets the ball away well to Kebby. Kebby cuts inside. Good play there from Nolov and from Kebby. Better is this from Bradford. Well, once again Bradford not being deep enough. Gratian does well, picks the ball up, gets it inside of Fox. Fox spins round, it's the last tackle. There goes the handover. I think Bradford they're getting caught in two minds, but a very, very quick play of the ball. See Middleton drifting in from the wing again, taking the ball. So So two very good drives there. One from Steadman, one from Middleton. Now it's Smales. Smale just falling over his men. Russell decides to go down the blind side. Nichow cuts inside. Gratian misses his man. But Roy Powell, and once again Summers tackling. Crooks again. Crooks fucks a nice long ball out to Kemp. Kemp cuts inside well. Pushes off one, pushes off two. Has the ball gone down? Yes, it has, said the referee. Bradford have it. Is it a play on? Surely all the cover players must be offside. And Bradford already looking a little bit more purposeful in the early moments of this second half. Fox out to Watson. Watson floats one out to Roy Powell. Bradford looking good there, but really not making much ground as Hamer drives forward. Medley straight away from Marker. Shoots it. McCain is looking at pass already. He's a big man. One or two question marks asking about leaving him off for so long. Inside to Gratian, who puts a nice ball out to Dixon, who busts the line superbly. Only a last-ditch ankle tackle there from Nichow, preventing Paul Dixon from charging over. No love, gets the ball to Fox. Fox puts one right across the back line. Middleton's underneath it, has no trouble taking it on the full. That'll be a tap on the 22 for Castleford. The Steadman comes into the line, steps inside. Has he beaten his man? No, he hasn't. Great tackle there from John Hamer. Medley once again. I think we'll see Medley working from Marker, similar to what Nichow has been doing in the first half. Nichow's done a tremendous job for Castleford from that position. Really harried and scampered about and put great pressure on the Bradford Northern. There's a good pass, is that? Suspiciously forward to me from where I was sitting.
Forward then, I know a mistake.
Last tackle. Not the usual high kick, but one time little tricky little kick that goes right to that back line, and Watson's going to have all want to get out of here. But the little fella does superbly well. And really did better than could be expected there with four Castleford chasers. Put him under great pressure. Now it's Medley. So it's Powell busting through. Castleford man seems to have got hurt in that little fat area, so Casper players hold him down. It's Gratian again. Gratian very much involved since he joined the fray. Watson out to Fox. Now it's Eden. Eden gets a superb ball away to Summers. Now Summers has got the pace to go all the way here. Summers, oh, he just caught by Middleton. And he's lost the boot in the process. Fox wants the ball well. Gaps out wide, if he can get the ball to Dixon. Dixon out to Kevin. Kevin takes it superbly, but not the best of passes. Well taken by Kevin. Full credit to the little fella. But if Paul Nolan had been in position there, obviously Paul backing up played, cut inside. But in the early stages, things looking good for Bradford Northern. Meanwhile, number 12 for Castleford, Middleton having to, Morrison rather should I say, having to leave the fray, and it's Dean Sampson. Don't have to tell you who that guy was making that tackle. That's become his trademark over the last few weeks. That's certainly not the wind out of Ford. Nichow. This is the guy that they want to nip the wind out of. Kemp once again putting it into the corner. I think this one will be too strong though. Well, it's a superb kick there from Kemp as once again. And a superb chase from Castleford. Watson, like everyone else, expecting that one to go dead, but let's get credit where credit's due. His cast, kick and chasing game has been superb with Kevin Cups inside. Kick through, that's going to be a knock-on. It could be a try for Castleford. That's a knock-on. Yes, Bradford, I'm going to say somewhat fortunate to get away with that. But the referee spotting it on this occasion. That should be Bradford's head and ball. Cast fans don't like it. Fox feeds the scrub out to Watson, who's got somebody who's coming to the line. Heron what's his men inside. Here comes McGowan. Good yards from him, but Ahmed just can't get that pass into Dixon, who comes pounding through. Heron. Sorry, McGowan there. All apologies to Dave Heron. Now it's Heron. Here's the ball, moves out wide, but with no centre there. Medley. Long ball across to Roy Powell and short roll. Not going to kick, and Powell really getting two minds. The wrong man in the wrong place. Good work though. Ball goes to the ground and Bradford getting caught in a little bit at 6 and 7s. Knock on both sides. Losing that ball on the 5th tackle. As Ellis shoots away. Russell. Long pass to Fox, who does well, using Nicky as a dummy. Well, even filmed me that. Nicky took that one, but met by a great tackle from Heron and Medley. Crooks again, Crooks stepping inside, gets the ball away beautifully again to Kemp, but Kemp's been rolled over, but he's still going. And it's somewhere to get away with an overlap out here for Cass, but they're taking the wrong option. Now they get a second chance to come at it, but this time it's Russell who's dumped to the ground. That's good play from Watson, from Sedman. Watson's read it well, has he? No, he hasn't. Nickel's in, and it's just gone dead. Well, I spoke too soon there, but David Watson paying the price for letting that ball bounce. And a little bit of Castle for head and ball as well.
What's the reason for it's done there? I know we're not wrong, but...
So really, Bradford very much up against it here as Castleford hit the blind side. Ball out to Nolan. That's a superbly worked move there from Castleford. Excellent play down the blind side. The old loose forward move. Loose forward picking the ball up, hitting the blind side. The wingman then caught it in no man's land with either a winger or the scrum half to tackle. On that occasion, Kevy, one could say, doing the right thing, sticking with his man. So a little forward taking the pass from Nickow, scampering in at the corner to give Castleford a 10-point lead. So as Crooks prepares to add on the extra here. Bradford Northern now very much with their thinking caps on, or thinking how are they going to pull this one out of the fire. Crooks, of course, on his favourite side. Well within his capabilities, takes his time, strikes it beautifully. And that's an excellent 2 points from Lee Crooks. Brilliant kick there from the big man. And really, Bradford now realising how much they're missing the big man, Carl Fairbank. Derek Fox. Long raking kick in, this one held up well in the air. Sedman right underneath it. Slips a little bit, but Bradford have chased well on that occasion. Roy Powell and Medley. Medley once again working from marker, cuts across, gets his man well. Now will Castleford just try to hang on to what they've got and play it tight down the middle, or will they play this expansive rugby which they're so well renowned for? Classic Cass as they're known throughout the rugby league. Lee Crooks there, an early contender for the man of the match along with Nickow, but there's still a long way to go in this match as Watson takes this one on the second bounce. Nolan to come into it again, gets a good ball away to Kevy. If Kevy can bust him, he can score. Kevy will have the pace to go here. Kevy's got to go under the post. Great play from little Kevy, and that's Bradford Northern right back in the game. once again we saw the brilliant shade of Paul Newlove, who came into the line. He wasn't getting the ball in that centre position, so he drifted right across the left centre. And of course we saw there, held the ball up superb after beating 3 men to get little Brimmer Kebby away. And once that guy's in the clear, nobody will catch him.
The try scorer there for Northern, number 5, Brian McKenny.
So, Castleford certainly taking the time with his kick-off. And then that clock run down. Few words from the referee. And who knows, if Bradford win it, I'm sure Brimmer Kebby could be in line for man of the match after those 2 pulsating tries. Dixon comes hard and straight. That's a big time, big defence there. Roy Powell, Bradford finding it now, very, very hard. Cass fired up for it, yards offside again. Fox with a long pass to Watto. Watto inside to Nolo, and Nolo's away again. The big man cuts inside, hands 1 off, hands 2 off. It's really now finding the fall. Look at all Cass men around him. Yards offside the Castleford play. Bradford at the blind again. Long ball to Kebby. Kebby's got the outside. Cuts inside Ellis. Kebby again inside 2. And it's all Bradford now. Heron, look at him getting in position. Great play there. Long raking kick. That wasn't what was wanted by Paul Dixon. Heron and Fox in position to exploit those gaps out wide. Really a bit of frustration there for Heron and Fox. They were lined up perfectly there. However, play goes on. Bradford now uncertain, looking back into it every time Nolov gets the ball. They're looking dangerous, but let's not speak too soon, because every time Lee Cross get the ball, Cass look dangerous. And here he is now. He goes forward, stepping and shutting up. At that time, he can't get the ball out. A bit of kick back to Stedman. Maitland chases his man, just can't catch him. Really wanted another man in there. The ball goes back to Watson. Watson does well to take a difficult ball inside to Cordell with his first touch of the half. This time it's Fox who shoots away. Nicky laying all over his men. Once again you can see for yourself the Cass players yards in front of the referee. Watson holds the ball up back inside to Heron. Heron's beat his man. Just pulled down at the last second though. He wasn't getting the ball, being pinched off. Linesman seen it, a big kick for Bradford. And an extra free kick. That's great play from Nick Howe. He'll do for me from. Well, surely Fox will take the 2-8. He won't even think about it, surely. Yeah, David Heron doesn't give him a chance to think about it. He puts the ball down. So a good play there. David Heron. Superb professional David Heron. Won't mind me saying it now. Well, definitely in the latter stages of his career, but still a superb athlete, dedicated trainer. Has a bit of a reputation, does Dave, but I'll tell you now, you don't stop in the top flight unless you're dedicated like this fella. Surely a superb by Peter Fox when he brought him to Bradford. D-man Derek Fox strikes the ball cleanly straight through the middle. 22 minutes to go. Bradford Northern 10, Castleford 16.
Number 7, Derek Fox.
Now we're going to see another Houdini act from Bradford Northern. Once again, Castleford taking a while to take this kick off. They're not rushing it. There's plenty of time. Once again, the referee telling them to get a move on with it. This time it's that low ball again. Wonderful football skills from Derek Fox. And he gives the ball to Dixon. Surely that's got to be a penalty, laying all over his man. Once again the Castle defence up very, very fast. This time it's Gratian ploughing his way through. Now it's Watson, he decides to go on his own. Heron out to Roy Powell. Gaps in the corner for Fox if he decides to pick it out. Yes, he does. That's a nice little kick. We don't want it to go in touch. Well, I say we don't want it to go in touch. It'd have been a lot better there. The Bradford chasers are on it. It's giving Cass now time to get back, time to suck some air down them, time to reform. But even so, another excellent kick from Derek Fox, pinning Castleford in this 25. Bradford push in there for a moment. I thought maybe one against the head. Ellis is away from his man. He's got a gap outside. No full back. Kevin aware of the situation. To cut inside. Now it's Nick out. Nick out got up, mentally goes, but missing his man. Castleford switching play well. Good play to Kemp. Kemp gets it inside to Russell. Russell steps across. Gaps out wide for Bradford now, and now it's Castleford coming forward with force. 4 tackles gone. This time it's Kettridge. Kettridge lets the ball go if it comes to our last tackle. He's very careful not to do anything silly, must Bradford. It's Ford. It's a little kick through. Cordell's got back. It's going to be a good kick if this. Cordell makes no mistakes and puts that one right up in the old dressing rooms. So that'll be a kick off underneath the post. Exactly 20 minutes left for this pulsating match. Really, I wouldn't put my money on any team at the moment. Just when you think 8th particular team's getting on top, back comes the opposition. So Derek Fox, he'll put this as far as he can. High, Sedman takes it on the full. Good catch under these difficult lights. He cuts inside, Gratian misses his man. But Summers manages to pull him down. No frills now about this Castleford play. It's just Lee Crooks taking the ball forward. And then a straightforward drive from Kettridge, and now we'll see the switch. Ford, there comes the switch. Ford getting the runners inside, Nicow inside. There goes the ball to Nicow. Look at Nicow going right across. Dummy 1, dummy 2. Puts the ball back into there. Super tackle. He's lost the ball. No try given. He hasn't given Bradford Northern pinching the ball on the surely. No, he hasn't. To be attack 22. Bradford want to go on with this game quickly now. Never mind about the stewards' inquiry. Let's get the ball moving. Cass are all offside. Medley gets the ball out wide. Medley bursts through. Medley striding away. Cornell can't catch it. Ball goes out on the first tackle. Cass come back at Northern. And the ball goes to the touch. So Bradford Northern get a bit of a let off there. Ooh. Even the commentator has to gasp for breath at this game being played at such a tremendous pace. Foxy comes away from half-back. Summers puts a big kick through. It hasn't worked. Charge down. That'll be back to 1, will it? Well, 1 or 2 question marks once again about the ref. Kick through there by Summers. Didn't really have much time. Castleford aware of it. Thought myself, Bradford a little bit far out to put that particular move on. Charge down given, still Bradford's ball. Now they get the ball out to Summers, but Kemp really fired up. To Hamer. Hamer drives forward, still in their own half. He wants a quick play the ball. There's Richard Russell lying all over him. Grayson hits it down the blind side. Grayson looked very powerful. Come out like a high tackle to make it that one. Grayson gets up, shakes his head, gaps out wide. Must make care. That's a good ball. Watson cuts inside. He's still going strong as Watto. Look at how he holds that ball. Gets the pass out. Back inside to Nui. Nui goes forward in the 25. Now all Bradford Northern have got to get deep and zip this ball right. And it's wide and they try on the cards. Fox. But they put it back inside. Long play back is that a kick through. Bradford keep it alive, but terrible play. Falls away. What the pace to score. But one time Bradford Northern they're obsessed with his ball inside. Must hit those wingers more. We saw against Halifax how dangerous we are out wide. Nicow again. 16 minutes to go. Bradford Northern 10, Castleford 16. And I'm sure the next team to score will win this game. Kettridge brings his man inside, but what tremendous tackling by Bradford on that occasion. Stedman's kick through, Cordell's got to turn and chase. He's got to put it dead and he makes no mistake again. So once again, Castleford putting Bradford Northern under pressure with these little kicks through. Now it's Bradford taking the time. Derek Fox, this time it's not quite so high, but it's a little bit longer. Into the cast half, that's a great kick by the little fella. The Castleford substitute. Andy Hay, get his name right at last. Look very, very familiar. As Dean Sampson with those long blowing locks as Crooks cuts inside. This time Grayson's defence is up to it as he pulls his man down. Now it's Kettridge. I'm sure that Castleford are going to take this ball to the sticks and look for a drop goal to give them that 7-point buffer. This is where Bradford Northern have to work hard from market, and really they've got the wrong men in. It's probably Fox has kept steps inside well. We've got a man inside him, but a wonderful tackle. Went out madly at marker. Ball goes out, Stedman takes inside, he's got a big gap there, he chips through, ball goes down, Fox comes away with it superbly. Well played Bradford Northern. And this game's a long way from over. Watson on his own there. Oh, listen. Eventually Northern do move the ball out, that's gone to ground. Well picked up by Nolan, he steps inside superbly, just gets, was that a trip? One has to ask. Nolan certainly caught by a flying boat. The cast man stopped down on spec anyway, he knew it tripped him up. Kemp was the man in question. Medley shoots off from marker. That's a terrible pass and it could be Kearns for Bradford Northern. Luckily Medley's going back. And so time with 13 minutes to go. This time it's a higher one. On the halfway mark, well taken by Stedman. Stedman's beating his man. Kettridge, he's worked hard as Kettridge the second half. Not a great lover of his, but he's certainly not stopped coming forward for Castleford. Once again, Castleford shimmy down, and it's Ford again. But they'll, I keep saying they'll try and take the 1 point, but they keep surprising me by the quality play that they're playing. Now it's Stedman, and will he take the... No, he won't. He tries to go himself. But there's still 3 tackles remaining. There's plenty of time for Cass to reorganise. And I'm sure now then, this is the time. Must get the man into race from marker. Double markers on, back it goes to Richard Russell. That's no mistake. And really that's why they wanted Medley at double marker for that occasion. Well, 12 minutes to go. Castleford with a 7-point lead. Well, that's a Richard Russell, but that man Crooks, of course, who just popped on that could be crucial 1 point. But it's still 12 minutes plus a little bit of injury time for Bradford Northern to pull this one out of the fire. Long kick. Taken by Andy Hay. Now will Castleford close the game up. Crooks wants the ball. Crooks drives forward. Crooks will relay along with Nick out. He's been in superb form today with an excellent ball slip there from Crooks. Now it's Ellis. And once again, Castleford making great inroads into this Bradford defence. Bradford getting caught flat-footed by the quick play the balls. That's one gone down. Will Bradford get the ball, but it'll be a scrum. Long ball out, well taken by Watson. Summers But look at defence from Castleford, like a brick wall. It's going to take a little bit of magic from this fella, but he's not going to score from there. Really, Bradford Northern want to be sucking, casting down the middle and then floating the ball out wide to him. Dixon. David Ennels tried balancing medal, he just can't get that last inch to get away from his defensive marker. Fox again, now looking dangerous, now Eden's in the line, now it's Kevin, but it's just really passing stuff on the line, nobody really going forward. Good yards from Gratian, spins round, can he get the pass out? Last tackle, 10 minutes to go. Fox wants the ball, look how fast they're up on him though. He spins round superbly and puts the kick into the corner to Ellis. Ellis, I'm sure, will try and run through this Bradford defence now, straight into Kebby. But good yards there from Ellis. Kettridge now. Bradford beginning to look a little tired with this tremendous tackling stint about to put in this second half. Crooks steps inside beautifully. Once again, Castleford lining up very, very deep. The ball spin across this line. Now it's to Kemp. Kemp's got the options inside, but decides to go himself. Can't get the ball out to Smith, and we come to the last tackle. He's played it very, very fast. Got a man inside. It's forward again. And this is Curtis for Northern. His Stedman's in there. That's a winning try. Game, set and match to Castleford. Once again, Bradford Northern caught sleeping. And that very, very quick play the ball by Tony Kemp. So the Lee Crooks, 8 minutes to go. Going round the corner with his kick. I'm sure he'll make no mistakes here. Edging Castleford further in front and putting another nail in that Bradford Northern coffin. And there we go, no mistakes. The Cast fans rejoice. The Bradford fans realise that it's probably too late now. Start dejectedly leaving the ground. Little Derek Fox puts the ball into the corner. It's Nick Howe. 23 points to 10. Decisive victory for Castleford at this moment. Really, I would like to pick this man of the match, as I said, Lee Crooks, Nick Howe, both had superb games. So is Crooks. Once again, there's that man himself, Crooks, how he can slip that ball beautifully. And a superb example there of young Smith just following Crooks whenever he gets the ball. Well, it's all coming off the Cast now, it's basketball stuff. Ball's gone down, Bradford can't pick it up. But an excellent example there of support play from Tony Smith and Lee Crooks. I remember many years ago when Crooks was at Hull with Gary Schofield. Gary Schofield used to follow Lee Crooks around, like Siamese twins who were. Gary Schofield had now got 30 or 40 tries that season. I'm sure 30 of which came from little slip passes from Crooks. Well, Cats know they've got this one won. They're really now firing into the Bradford here. Gratian knocks one off, but there's another Cast man to pull him down. Watson out to Fox. Fox to Dixon. He'll keep coming with the big fella. Well, Bradford once again have numbers out here. But it's Fox again. Bradford still putting this ball in the corner. Kebby wanting Nolan to come with him. Ellis has plenty of time to pick the ball up. Just swats Kebby off. Then goes round Nolan. And a good game as the wingman. Bradford on that occasion giving him room in which to play. Out to Kemp. Another man who's had a big save proceedings today. And the youngster showing great power and strength as he goes round. Still can't get that passing, but that's where the dangers come from today, down the middle. Well, Morrison not catching that one cleanly. But still having the foresight to tidy things up, not to give Bradford the ball in open play. And now Castleford bringing on their late substitute, Dean Sampson, and it'll be Kettridge leads the fray. I'm sure to a well-earned round of applause from both sets of supporters. Been in the club many years now. So Castleford out. Benola who tries to McGowan, long ball back. Now it's Summers. Summers cuts inside. Gratian. 4 minutes exactly on the clock to go. 13 points the difference. I don't think the most optimistic of Bradford fans even thinks Bradford can come back from that deficit. So it's Fox again, out to Heron. Heron cuts inside, sends beautifully. Got to throw the ball out to Nolan and he does it well. Nolan beats the first line of defence. Well, they say there's no love lost between the Featherstone lads and the Cass lads. And lovely ball there, out to Cordell. Cordell cuts inside, goes well. Excellent play from Bradford, but is it all too late? That'll be the handover.
Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon's REGAL Trophy Man of the Match Award. The winner receives a cheque for £150 and the carriage cloth. The winner of that REGAL Trophy Award this afternoon, number 8 of Castleford, Lee.
Well, Lee Crooks just getting the Man of the Match award, and I'm glad about that because he's had a tremendous game. Really, everything that Castleford done's come from his influence. He's had his problems in the game of Lee Crooks, but he's always, for my money, been one of the top-class prop forwards. And when he's on form, there's nobody can live with him. And here's the man himself, stepping out of tackles. Not the best of passes on that occasion to Stedman. Stedman, another who's suffered a lack of confidence earlier in the season. Damn it, Russell who kicks it through to Watson. Obviously Castleford worked very, very hard in this kicking game. They're giving it plenty of thought as the season's gone on. Watson driving through. Into the last 2 minutes now. Now it's Medley. Fox has the ball. Out to Heron. Better play to Dixon. Ball goes back. Ellis and Heron. Ellis taking his time and getting up to play the ball. So as we enter the final minute of this REGAL Trophy semi-final, Castleford on the attack as Bradford Northern defending valiantly. Ford wants the ball out to Nick Gow. Pattern that we've seen so often. Lovely little set-piece move. Class play from Castleford is that. Excellent defence from Bradford though. Really all eyes on Nick Gowers. That could be interception time. Well, Bradford at last do get the ball. I'm sure if Cordell had caught that, it'd have been a 90-yarder. for the Welsh Wizard, but on that occasion, as I said, the ball rubbed the green, really not going Bradford's way. Those early tries out to Gratian, who's done well. High tackle there. Yes, well, he's seen it at last, but a little bit late for Bradford now. But this one's all over by the shouting. 30 seconds to go. Derek Fox puts the ball in there. One last effort is calling for it. Derek Fox on his troops, and here comes Johnny Amer. He'll want the ball. He'll want to go out on his shield. Roy Powell. Well, there goes the final hooter. The Castleford players jump in the air. The fans are on the pitch. The Bradford Northern players gratefully shaking hands, realising being beaten by a better team on the day. Don't any doubt about that. A final score of 23 points to 10. And really, I suppose Bradford can't have any excuses. They had the chances. Possibly one or two little bit of mishaps earlier on. One or two doubts about the first two tries by Smith and Russell. But after that, really, it was some superb play by Castleford, especially Crooks and Nico, which saw them through to the final as they go to acknowledge their fans. And we wish them all the best for the final.